According to Iranian media sources, in the recent diplomatic environment, a highly sensitive and secret plan has reportedly been uncovered. It is claimed that during negotiations, the United States was simultaneously working on an alternative strategy. According to these reports, the plan was to covertly send two U.S. Navy destroyers into the Strait of Hormuz while Iran remained focused on the negotiations. The alleged objective behind this strategy was that if these warships successfully secured their position in the Strait of Hormuz, the United States could immediately assert its dominance over the area. Following this, pressure could be applied on Iran, warning that any resistance might lead to a strong response, potentially even a large-scale war. In such a scenario, Iran's negotiation position could weaken, while European countries might shift their support toward the United States. It is further claimed that if the United States had gained this position, it would have attempted to convince Europe that the Strait of Hormuz was now secure, encouraging them to participate with their naval forces. This could have undermined Iran's conditions regarding taxation or control over oil tankers, giving the United States an upper hand in negotiations. According to Iranian media, to implement this plan, U.S. vessels were allegedly disguised as commercial ships, and a shallow coastal route near Oman was preferred for entry in order to avoid Iranian surveillance. The use of shallow waters was reportedly intended to reduce the risk of detection by Iran's submarines and other defense systems. However, it is claimed that Iranian naval patrol units detected the movement of these vessels in time and immediately informed the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Subsequently, efforts were made to intercept and warn the ships, a process that continued for some time. According to the Iranian stance, the situation became extremely tense when a message was conveyed that multiple missiles were ready to target the vessels. This came despite earlier U.S. confidence that Iran's missile launching systems had been destroyed and that the ships could enter the Strait of Hormuz without risk. The situation was then reported to U.S. command, and eventually orders were given for the ships to withdraw, thereby avoiding a potential confrontation. Iranian analysts state that Iran could have escalated the conflict in that moment, but it chose restraint to avoid disrupting ongoing negotiations and to prevent being held responsible for increasing global tensions. Thus, if accepted as accurate, this incident reflects a phase where military power and diplomacy operate simultaneously, yet the final decision often leans toward restraint rather than confrontation.